My name's Megan. I lead an adoption and change management practice for an IT consulting company.
And I'm Lauren. I'm the product manager there. I live and breathe Microsoft 365, so I design all the products around that.
We actually both work there, which is more coincidence than planned in some ways. It works really well working with each other because we can rely on each other. I think we know our strengths and weaknesses a lot, so it works really well for us most of the time.
Most of the time. So I have ADHD. I've only been diagnosed with it probably just over a year ago, I think. For me, knowing what's happening is a crucial thing for me, not necessarily about being in control, just knowing what's happening, when, what, the order. Probably the biggest weakness I have is obviously time tracking.
I have autism or have Asperger's. Some of my challenges are things like social communication, reading people, understanding what's going on, communicating with people. I was diagnosed with autism about 3 years ago. So for both of us, it was quite late in life. And it came about through our children. So we've got an 8-year-old who's autistic. So she is actually autistic with ADHD. So she's a pure blend of the two of us. So we have a number of challenges, I think, both of us, that we have to kind of work out how to live with and mitigate and handle. Microsoft 365 flows through like so much of our lives, work-wise but personal. The desire that we both have for structure and organisation, having the tech do all that for us, takes away a lot of stress and things that we need. There are some actually apps that are really helpful with the kids. So To Do is a big one. With our 8-year-old who's autistic in particular, we've printed off a little checklist for their getting ready in the morning, put it in an app where she gets permission to touch tech and tick it off, and it does a little ding when she's packed her bag and got her lunch ready. The same with our 6-year-old, she's learning to read. So a big part of that is learning what's called digraphs or chunks of words. You know, she can write that on paper, but if we say, do you want to use the touch screen, and we open Microsoft Whiteboard, she writes the word teacher with big hands and letters and then circles them. It's amazing how that affects learning and gets embedded in their brain.
The way I probably would use the tools on a daily basis is if it's not an Outlook, it doesn't exist. Even if it's a 5-10 minute thing, I need it to be in there because I need to know what's coming up next. Any slightest idea I have needs to go into To Do. Obviously, OneNote is where I dump all my ideas, and the thing that I love about OneNote is that I can search it a lot faster than I can search my own brain.
I live by my calendar and I live by reminders. So we start the day both with our calendar, and we might have a 10-minute, let's both look at calendars, what's on for today. More so at the moment with remote learning because it's who's got the kids and who's teaching the kids and what are we doing with them. Tech is really powerful, and I think the more we understand humans and what humans need, the more the tech can enable us and take the weight out of our working day to drive us, I think, which is really cool.
We are humans of IT.